If you've ever carried a work laptop around all day, you will know that every gram matters. You might not realize it in the morning, but by the time you're home, your shoulders definitely do. And brands like HP understand that, which is why devices like the all-new HP EliteBook X G2i are made. Now, on paper, this is a premium business laptop with a starting price of rupees 2.5 lakh. Basically, this is the kind of machine that you would expect to be packed with enterprise features and some corporate jargon. But after using it as my daily driver for over a week, what stood out wasn't some fancy AI feature. It was how easy this thing is to live with. So, here are 5 reasons why you might want to buy this device and 3 reasons why you might want to skip it. With that, let's go. Now let's start with the most obvious reason here. This is a super compact and lightweight device, and that's probably its biggest strength. Whether I was carrying it to work, moving between different meeting rooms, or simply working from different corners of my house, this thing never felt like a burden. So if you're someone who's constantly on the move, this laptop immediately makes a strong first impression. Now, a lightweight laptop often comes with a compromise in terms of build quality. But that is not the case here. The EliteBook feels super sturdy the moment you hold it in your hand. And when you open it up, the keyboard deck here also feels rock solid. That said, there is a minor flex on the lid when you put some pressure on it, but that is not a huge concern. Coming to the hinge, it not only opens easily but also folds back a full 180 degrees. This feature in a business laptop is a huge plus. Now, performance is where the EliteBook X G2i quietly reminds you why it costs so much. Throughout my testing, the laptop felt consistently fast. Multitasking wasn't a problem, and the laptop easily handled whatever I was throwing at it. And the benchmark numbers back up that strong performance. Here are the results right on your screens. Now, those are some strong numbers for a business-focused machine, which means that in terms of performance, this thing is quite solid. Battery life is another area where HP EliteBook X G2i leaves you quite impressed. During the PC Mark battery test, the laptop lasted almost 12 hours. This was at 50% screen brightness and best power efficiency mode. That means that even if you forget to carry your charger on a busy Monday morning, there is nothing to panic about here. Also, a special shout out to the front camera here, because in most business laptops, the front camera may really exist. But that is not the case here. The front camera here actually made me look decent during video meetings when I was sitting under white office lights. The colors are vivid and image quality is quite clear. There is also a privacy shutter that can be toggled on and off. So, those interviews and virtual meetings won't really be a problem. Now, if you're spending so much money on a business laptop, the basics at least need to be right. And HP gets that. The keyboard deck is comfortable and has enough space for you to rest your palms. The keys here are super smooth and have satisfying tactile feel that makes those long typing sessions a breeze. Then there is the large trackpad, which makes navigating through web pages and documents much easier. PS, this is a haptic touchpad, which makes every tap much more responsive. And the speakers here are quite decent as well. Nothing extraordinary, but perfectly fine for meetings, YouTube videos, and some casual media consumption. Now, let's move on to the reasons why you might want to skip this laptop. This is probably my biggest complaint from this device, the display. The laptop comes with a 14-inch touchscreen display which uses an IPS panel. Now, this is not a bad display. The colors are decent, content consumption isn't a problem, and brightness is never an issue as the display can get really bright. But HP's integrated privacy filter technology can create some viewing angle issues. When you look at the display from the sides or adjust the screen's viewing angle, the colors start shifting and the screen looks quite inconsistent. Overall, even though this is a decent display, it simply lacks the punch and vibrancy you would expect at this price point. Also, this comes with a 60Hz refresh rate, which again might raise some eyebrows. Now, will this affect your productivity? Not really. But once you've experienced a high refresh rate display, going back might feel kind of rough. This particular model that I have with me right here cost rupees 2,66,268. Needless to say, this is a very expensive machine. Also, there's the fact that business laptops aren't usually brought as a one-off device. They're ordered in bulk, which makes the price even a bigger deal here. Another point to note is how HP has played it a bit too safe with the design. The laptop looks great, there is no doubt about that. But maybe another colorway or some design changes would have taken this to a whole different level. So, the HP EliteBook X G2i is one of those laptops that quietly get the job done every single day. Performance is definitely the strongest point here. But at the same time, the display feels a bit underwhelming and the price puts it out of reach for many people out there. But most importantly, what do you think of the device and will you buy it or skip it? Do let us know. Thank you so much for watching and keep following Digit for more such content.